Well, welcome to Beer League Benchwarmers, guys. We're finishing up after this rough Bills game here, so we're going to talk about it a little bit. Hopefully, don't bore you too much. Definitely a tough game. Some calls didn't go our way. Some just receivers having a hard time getting open. Definitely looked like the pressure was getting to Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He was getting rushed big time. Receivers couldn't get open.
Him not throwing it away. Some of those sacks that he took for almost 30-yard losses each time, and then the one time that he did, he didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage, so we got intentional grounding. It was
Yeah, it was one of those, Ryan Clark tweeted out that Josh Allen has taken the worst sacks in NFL history, and it's true. Constantly losing 15 yards per sack. But yeah,
it's rough.
Not prepared. I think they're obviously a good team. They won 15 out of 18 games this season, but to kick a field goal to end the second half when you are
that close.
Obviously you need points. If you had that touchdown right now, it's 38-24 right now. If you have that touchdown right now, it's a totally different game.
You don't miss that extra point. You get that 2-point conversion.
That's over now. They just picked up the first down. Yeah, I mean, that's it. The missed extra point really did come back to hurt them. But kicking a field goal, that was the most gutless call. You're just such a coward.
Hey, what do you know? That happened in the first game, too. LaFleur did the same thing.
It's just come on. Have some faith in your offense. Or at least, in the first 3 plays, take a shot to the end zone. None of those plays went to the end zone. Nope. At first and goal at the 5-yard line, none of them went to the end zone.
Also, the Chiefs have the 31st ranked red zone defense.
Yeah.
Use Allen.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing on that play? I didn't understand that.
No, it was terrible. I mean, to me, it was terrible. Head coach, Dable did not do a good job play calling.
No, play calling was.
Frazier did a terrible job play calling too.
Their guys are wide open most of the game.
Yeah, these guys are 10. Nobody around him for 10 yards. I mean, Hill's pretty good. You might want to cover him.
Yeah.
At least have a guy in the screen when he catches it.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce, he's pretty good. You might want to have somebody in the screen when he catches it.
Wide open in the end zone.
Wide open
a bunch of times. Also, how about the missed tackling?
It was bad. I mean, Josh Allen gets in his own way. I feel like a lot of times he plays against the quarterbacks. Like last year, he was trying to play against Deshaun Watson, and that's what lost this game. Deshaun Watson started balling out in the second half, and Josh Allen tried to do the same thing, and he's like, well, you can't. Nope. You can't do the same thing.
Your game.
This game, he tried to do what Mahomes can do. You're not Mahomes. You're Josh Allen. You got here because you're doing Josh Allen things, not because you're doing Mahomes things. Play your game. You're wanting to be in the MVP contention. Didn't see it.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, it's just if we lost a close game, okay, 38-35, that missed field goal or whatever somewhere in there or whatever. But we were never in this game.
Nope.
Not even once. Even when we're up 9-0. We're like, it's the Chiefs. They're gonna come back and score. Sure enough, they scored 2 touchdowns in 4 minutes. That's when we go 3-0 or 3-0. I think it's just it was bad.
And those 3 and outs, those are opportunities that you have to capitalize. You can't give any breathing room to an offense like the Chiefs.
Singletary had a drop on a 3rd down player early on. For one, announcing terrible. They're going, well, he would have been tackled for a 3-yard gain. There was nobody in the screen. It would have been a 30-yard gain.
Yeah, he was
come
gone.
on. But he dropped it. That really killed them. That killed any momentum that offense had because it was early on in the game, and then it was a 3 and out, and they were done. Diggs really didn't do anything. They shut Diggs out, and that just shows that the offense really runs through Diggs.
Yep.
Davis, he was still hurt. He was hobbling a lot. No running game. The only running game is still Josh Allen. Beasley got hurt. I mean, it was not a good game. There's nothing I could take away from this. It'd be like, well, that part was good. None of this was. Coaching, time management, play calling, all of it bad.
Yep.
I don't care even what the stats say. Josh Allen could finish with 400 total offense. A lot of that's garbage time offense, so good for him.
Exactly. Those are scrub yards.
hmm
You're trying to throw it downfield.
And then you lose. You're taking all these cheap shots, and yeah, you're getting pissed off. The guys standing over Josh Allen. Josh Allen threw the football at the guy's face. Like,
Yeah.
what do you expect them to do? Like, at least lose humbly. You're just being idiots. Like, you're really showing that you've never been in this position.
Nope.
You have no idea how to react.
Show you don't belong.
And then, like, Mahomes right now is, walking around after a kneel, after he just got pushed down. Just showboat. Like, I don't even want to say showboat. He's being cocky, and, like, he's got every right to be.
He's
Like,
the reigning Super Bowl champ.
good for them. Andy Reid looks like a duck with his mask on.
Oh yeah, I like how he looked like he was eating his microphone.
His mask is positioned just right that they can't see the cheeseburger he's eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad game. Really bad. They need help. They need a lot of help defensively.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Mahomes is hurt. He's hobbling. Blew his Achilles.
If only. I mean, you don't want to say if only. I mean, he beat us fair and square.
Oh yeah. He did.
Yeah, I don't know. They need a lot of help defensively. You need pressure up front. You need help on that defensive line. You can't just rush 4 people and expect pressure. You need good pressure.
He's still chewing that cheeseburger.
Edmonds was burnt every fucking
Yeah,
play.
he needs support there.
I don't know. It was a bad game. I've never been a huge thing on Edmonds. Edmonds was there was a huge hype out of him, like, oh, he's only 19, he's a teenager drafted, he's gonna be so good, blah blah blah. He's good at tackling, but like he's terrible in coverage.
Yeah, he's not a pass coverage linebacker. He's definitely a
That's
run
I guess Milano's for, but Milano gets hurt every other game. That seems like. So I mean, and he's a free agent, so who knows what they're gonna do with him?
Yeah. You lost your quarterback for the defense at the beginning of the year when Mackenzie Alexander there retired, right? Is that his name?
Lorenzo Alexander.
Lorenzo, that's it.
Yeah, but even him, I
Mackenzie
mean,
plays
if you're relying on a 38-year-old defensive end, linebacker, offensive lineman, fullback, tight end, all those positions he has once played in his NFL career. That's what you're relying on.
No, I'm not saying that, but he's definitely a leader and a quarterback for the defense. So
your quarterback can't be an edge rusher, though. It needs to be the middle linebacker. It always has to be the middle linebacker. You're literally in the middle of the defense. You have to make those calls. You can't have a defense without a good middle linebacker. Chicago, they got Khalil Mack, one of the best edge rushers, and they still aren't good enough because they don't have a middle linebacker. They also don't have a quarterback, but they have other issues. I don't know. It's not good. It showed the obvious holes that they have, which is a lot more than a lot of Bills fans want to admit.
Mm-hmm.
They need a running back. That's what they need.
Yes, that helps. When you can set up that run and get that play action going, not to be biased or anything, but Kirk Cousins was one of the best quarterbacks this season off play action. Set that run up with Cook, and boom, play action. You get guys wide open.
It's always made me laugh throughout pretty much the whole season. Is they do play action so many times. It's like, why would people bite on it?
Right? When you have no run game, it's going to be a threat.
Yeah, and you have the least rushing attempts in the entire NFL. Why would anybody bite on it? Otherwise, how was watching the Bills game in Kansas City, though? Neighbors pounding on the walls, going, yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl.
No, nobody said nothing. I can't hear anybody yelling or nothing. I almost didn't think I could watch it because I was able to get the first game through Fox's website or app, and then I downloaded CBS's app, and it told me it wouldn't let me play it. Like, this is stupid. So
yeah, I had to sign into my TV provider to get it.
Yeah, well, that's what I did for both Fox and CBS, and CBS told me I didn't have the correct coverage. So I had to, unfortunately, download the Kansas City Chiefs official app and watch it through their app.
Oh, God.
Like, I'm not in the right area. the stadium's right there.
I can see it.
I can hear them.
So
I'm curious how, like, because there was a shit ton of Bills fans that went. I'm curious how they were treated or how they treated Kansas City Chiefs fans.
well, remember when we lost to Doug Marone when we went to Jacksonville, and they posted that picture the Jaguars did of the giant pile of fucked up tables.
Yeah. Well, I saw a video, a short clip of these guys going to baggage claim in the airport, and all it was is just tables falling down the
Yep.
chute, another table falling down the chute. You gotta check that in. Makes sense.
Yeah,
saw it. It's funny.
I was thinking about. Well, I mean, obviously we're doing this, but I was thinking about that. Actually, would have been sweet if they would have won. I was thinking about driving to the stadium for the after game to see when they come out on the bus and shit. But
Oh, that would be cool.
that would have been fun. It's $60 to park at this stadium, though, but it probably would have been worth it.
$60 to park in the stadium.
Yeah, they got big signs out front when you're pulling it. When I went there to go to the gift shop for my uncle, it's $60. I didn't have to pay then, but for games, yeah, $60 to park.
Honestly, I think that's what it is for the Cowboys games too. But like the businesses across the street, they charge $40.
Well, that's a deal. Like, good for
It's
them.
It's just a madhouse around that area in general.
I remember paying
anytime I have to pay-
$5 for the Bandits.
Yeah, like 20. I had to pay $20 for, I think it was a Bills game. I was like, shit, that's a lot of money. $60. God damn.
$4 for the train to the Sabres.
Yeah, fuck, I haven't taken the train in forever, but yeah, that was definitely a cheap as fuck way to go.
Mhm.
Go and get liquored up in the
Yep.
the parking lot, have fucking beer come out of Ricky's nose.
That was a good day.
That was fucking hilarious.
Oh, I can smell it.
Shit, $60, the three of us could go to a Sabres game and still be able to afford beer.
Yeah.
That's just
Sabres game on the
one.
glass.
$60 would be able to be split between the three of us, and we'd be able to do all that.
Yeah, so it's pricey. I think tickets were going for. I think the cheapest ones are like $900 a piece.
Or to the game
For
tonight?
the game? Jesus, man. I can't see, like, I can't rationalize spending that.
I couldn't rationalize spending $60 in standing room only for the Vikings game against the Cowboys.
They had this
At
one.
Dallas?
Yeah.
$60, I think I would do it.
Standing room though.
Yeah, I mean, you can still walk around.
Yeah.
That stadium's so state of the art that I would probably spend that.
From what I hear, everybody says that have been to the stadium that it is the worst new stadium in the league.
Have they ever gone to Rogers Center in Toronto?
A new stadium.
I don't care. Like,
I understand that, yes.
yeah, I mean,
haven't
I'm
been,
not.
though.
I've got the Rogers Center around us that sells grass as a snack, and then I got Ralph Wilson or Bill Stadium, whatever that name is.
Rich.
It is, yeah, the rock pile that is just terrible. So yeah, I mean, I guess compared to, whatever the Vikings is and Atlanta's is or LA's looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I don't know, $60 for a sporting event in Dallas. I don't know. I
couldn't
would
judge it
probably
for
go.
standing.
Like, yeah, I mean, I guess, but I don't know. Depends on what you're going for. Obviously, for the Vikings game, but while Dallas has the ball, I'd probably just walk around and then head back to your quadrant to stand in.
Yeah. They play them again this year, but it's in Minnesota.
What was the price of the standing room only at the Vegas game?
It's $120.
That's cheaper in Dallas.
Yeah, like that. Maybe that's why. Like, I'm thinking, like, man, $60, that's cheap. Like, if there's $60 standing room tickets for the Sabres game in Vegas, I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it just depends on what you're there for, what you want it for, and all that. Like, especially if you're just trying to cross stadiums off your list, $60 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Man, Kansas City, your work's gonna be just high energy. I can't believe it. They win a Super Bowl and they're not like super stoked. They're going to the Super Bowl and they
I'm-
won't be super stoked.
Legit 100% truth. Okay. The day that I got here was the day before the AFC title game last year. So they played the AFC title game and then 2 weeks to the Super Bowl. And while working for those 2 weeks, not a single person talked about the game. Not anybody talked about the title game. Nobody talked about going to the Super Bowl. One person did. He was telling me that his parents bought tickets.
See, that
was it.
pisses me off.
Like, that's it. Nobody was talking about anything going on, and it baffled
And then they
me.
win. Like they don't deserve it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they won, and then I'm listening to the radio the next day or for the parade. It was the day after parade or the day of the parade, and they were talking about how like even the guys on the radio were acknowledging that not a whole lot of people went to the parade, and they were saying that a lot of people probably are still they didn't go because they went to the Royals championship parade. It's like, well, that was freaking 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And they were saying that a lot of people didn't go because they're expecting another one, so they'll just go next year. So you have no idea if you're going to go back next year. Obviously they are, but you still have to win it.
Yeah, well,
it's like
joke's on you. Can't go to the parade because of COVID.
exactly.
I do have a question, Ricky. Is there a rivalry between Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri?
No.
I mean, what? Oh, like between the people?
Yeah, like between the two
Oh,
cities.
you're on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, nobody.
I wasn't sure. Like if maybe that's why. Oh, they play in Missouri. They're like how it is with like colleges and shit like that. So I didn't know.
No. Yeah.
I just think like the Bills fans, they're probably gonna go to the fucking airport and welcome them home.
Oh, yeah.
Even after they can't walk right because they just got raped in the asshole.
They had a
Like
hell of a year.
it was a great year, sure. And I wouldn't be so salty if it was a close game, but it just from the first quarter, they were never in it.
No.
Even being up 9-0, they weren't in it. They got lucky.
Yeah.
They didn't muff the punt. It was only 3-0.
We got lucky on that.
Yeah, you're lucky to be up 9-0. That's why they were never in it, and that's what frustrates me. And to me, it looked like preparation. They were not prepared the right way to be in this. That's like coaching.
Something that I do believe though in sports and with this situation, even you can look at the Chiefs, because the Chiefs 2 years ago, is I've always believed in the philosophy of you got to know how to lose to win. So I'm hoping that next year they'll come back better. Because I mean, what? No.
Bills have lost a lot in the last 20 years.
Yeah, but this is a different team. Like the
No,
entire
I
team
get
is
it.
different. 5 years ago it was a different team. So I mean, but now like team specifically, and they're gonna keep Dable. Well, hopefully they keep Dable.
Hope
think
he's
some of
going to the
these-
Eagles
You know,
or the Texans. I mean, whoever had
Abel
the
didn't even
opening stuff.
interview there either.
well, the Bills. They came out.
Probably
The
had to
Bills
wait till he was done.
denied it. Yeah.
The Texans are down to either Eric Bieniemy, which is the offensive coordinator from Kansas City, or the defensive coordinator from the Buffalo Bills, Leslie Frazier.
Oh, I don't take flares.
Dable is not even on their list.
Oh, that's good.
Is it now? Did you watch the game? We can watch a replay. It'll be still depressing.
One game.
Yeah, no, I mean, they took steps forward, and McDermott's been here for 4 years. I really only count or consider when I talk about them, the 3 years that Josh Allen's been here, because he's the quote unquote franchise quarterback. And it was first year, miss playoffs. Second year, make the playoffs, go to overtime. Third year, you go to AFC championships. You are making
You're
progress.
getting there.
But
Sorry, you're going to have a new quarterback next year. They're going to bench Allen. They're going to pick up Matt Stafford. It's coming.
well, there was an article I was reading about how the overtime loss fueled Josh Allen to have the season that he had. But also drafting Jake Fromm fueled his desire to better himself. And it's like they drafted a quarterback 5th round that was always a healthy scratch. That fueled you?
Yeah.
You're just talking out of your ass now. It's not like they drafted Tua in the 1st round. I can understand that. But I don't know. They're getting better and they're a better team, but Beasley's not getting any younger. Brown's not getting any younger. Both had injuries that really bothered them all season.
Plagued them all year. Yep.
You don't have a running back. You never really did. You don't have a tight end 1. Dawson Knox is a tight end 2 at best. Your offensive line, your best guy is probably your center at Morris, which is that's a good spot to have on. But is Dawkins a legit left tackle in the league? He's getting paid like one, but I don't know if
the
he
most
is.
experienced on the team.
Yeah, but most experience on a Buffalo Bills squad is not the number one position you want to be in. And our defensive line is terrible. Ed Oliver is not the defense.
He looks non-existent.
Was that touted out as coming out of college? AJ Epinesa was a healthy scratch the first half of the season because he couldn't even grasp an NFL game. Your linebackers, Milano, he's a free agent, but he was hurt. So, and he got hurt the year before too. So the best ability is availability. Do you pay him? Edmonds is your middle linebacker. He's supposed to be the captain, the quarterback of that defense. Yeah, that's questionable. And then you got Trey White, who is an all-pro corner, but got burned way too many times this season. Not even just today. He got burned a few times during the season. Hell, he got burned in the Baltimore game, but the fourth-string quarterback overthrew him. Yep. Then it would have been a completely different game. Like, your safeties are legit, but
that's about it. And then you don't have another shutdown corner on the other side. Josh Norman's old.
You got Levi Wallace and Taron Johnson, who are Levi Wallace is probably your number 2, and Taron Johnson's your nickel corner. But are they legit corner? Shutdown corners? No. I mean, I guess not many number 2 corners are legit shutdown corners. That's why they're number 2s. Yeah. But it's just there's holes. Your most consistent guy was probably after week 2 your kicker, the rookie, and then you just missed the next point. Like this game had zero as far as a singular game in a vacuum. There is not a single bright spot.
Nope.
Big picture, sure. They went to the AFC Championship when nobody considered it. I bet you they get talked about a lot this weekend, how bad they are.
Yeah,
they weren't talked about at all during the week of how good they could be. But now we'll talk about, oh yeah, they're the Buffalo Bills that we all thought they were.
Yeah, they'll talk about how they shouldn't even been there and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Which they played like they shouldn't have been.
It looked like Notre Dame in the college playoffs.
Oh, Notre Dame sucks.
I know.
They're terrible. Still better than Michigan. Not in hockey. Yeah, they probably are. I don't fucking care.
We're pretty good in hockey.
I work with an uncle of an old captain of Michigan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Joe Ciccone.
Yeah. I'll say I live in his professional hockey team. Live in his town.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Texas Stars play. I want to say Austin. But I don't know. That's where he technically is on the AHL.
Yeah. Team. Yeah, I don't know. It was a tough game to watch. So frustrated. Hopefully the kids don't pick up any of the words I was saying. It's a teaching moment. I was on the monitor. I was yelling at the kids to go to bed because they weren't shutting up. So I yelled at Tanner. I was like, you need to be quiet. And then Grace is like, I wonder if the Bills or what I said, they're losing. Go to bed. Have a good dream.
You don't go to bed, they're not going to win.
Pretty much. Well, Rachel did say she went to bed at like third quarter. She's like, maybe if I go to bed, they'll be good. Like, I like your thinking, but you're wrong. They suck. I don't know. I'm curious what a lot of my coworkers will say. Bills fans, like, are they going to be glass half full or glass half empty?
Right.
Sabres won.
They did. Eichel scored, kind of.
Yeah, shootout.
Good win for Olofsson. Or, Allmark.
Yeah.
He was pretty happy after that one.
Yeah, one Buffalo. At least one of us won.
Whee!
Yeah, super duper.
They're the only team left going. For now.
Yeah, I know. Now all we have as far as Buffalo is concerned is the Sabres. Yippee fucking ki-yay.
Yay.
Watch that.
And this awesome division that we're in.
Yeah. No matter what the division was, we're going to be the worst ones there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people have complained about the division. It's like, well, what do you want? Just a division of Florida Panthers and New Jersey Devils? Of course, everybody wants that.
Throw Detroit in there too.
Detroit's winning games. They would beat us.
When you're the worst,
when you've been one of the worst teams for the last 3 years, and possibly longer. Doesn't really matter who's in your division. You're still going to be the worst team.
Yep.
Well, you guys got anything fun to say? Any exciting Bills, Kansas City story? Nobody's streaking down the street. I'm sure somebody died down the road from me.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I
legit thought I was having a heart attack at one point. I was just because I was trying to keep my my lucky sweater, the sweater that we wore, the sweater that I wore when we won last week. But I was so hot and like I was getting lightheaded and my chest was like tightening up. So I was like, I looked at Rachel. I'm like, I'm either gonna die or I gotta take this off. And she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I don't want this to be the reason why I die."
I'm not looking forward to the. I'm sure every day leading up to this game there's going to be a reference to passing the torch from Brady to Mahomes. It's going to be every day, every single person. It's going to get very annoying.
This is the passing of the torch. This is the passing of the buck. This is Father Time giving it to the young buck. Like stupid shit like that.
Well, that's it. Like I hate watching ESPN after
I don't even
Bills
watch
lose.
ESPN anymore.
But like when they're winning, I'll gladly watch them. So maybe they'll say something good about us. Now it's like they're just gonna be fucking. They're gonna be in between a rock and a hard place. So do I want to suck off Brady or do I want to suck off?
Yeah,
Mahomes?
what's Cowherd gonna do?
Yeah, like he is far from the only one.
Oh, I know.
Fuck, Tony Romo could barely get out a sentence because he had so much jizz in his mouth. But yeah, it's gonna be a rough week. And yeah, we're probably won't be watching too much of ESPN.
Nope, I don't watch ESPN anymore. It's all NBA stuff now. You get two shits about the NBA.
Could be hockey soon.
Yeah. Now the NHL will do something dumb. They'll sign a contract with Animal Planet, and it'll only be broadcast on Animal Planet if you have Discovery Plus, and you have to buy the Discovery Plus extra package. It'll be something.
I mean, when you got
like that because it's so fucking stupid.
When you got guys that like Brent Burns, he looks like he could be on Animal Planet, so that makes sense.
He's got a massive ranch here in Texas. He's got tons of animals on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying that it's going to go to USA Network, and then because they're part of NBC, and then ESPN's going to get their.
Well, they're on ESPN now, but you had to have ESPN Plus to watch it on ESPN.
Yeah. No, this would be like legit ESPN with ESPN2.
Great. Does that mean we get Barry Melrose back?
I didn't even know. I don't know if he's still alive.
Wait, is Matthew Barnaby going to get a job again, or is he going to beat somebody up again?
Did he beat up his wife?
His wife.
Was it? Who beat up the kid?
Matthew Barnaby. I'm pretty sure like he's got a couple different.
Yeah.
He was a coach and he punched one of the kids in the head or something like that.
Punched their parent.
Was it the parent?
Yeah,
I thought it was somebody. It was a former Sabre that punched the kid.
About the punching the kid.
I'm pretty sure it was, but it was during a hockey game.
I have a juice box. No,
I'll never forget. It was
like a teenager, but
it was right around when Barry Melrose got the head coaching job for Tampa, and they promoted Barnaby to be the head NHL guy on ESPN, and then he got in trouble, and then a week later, Tampa Bay fired Barry Melrose, and he got his job back at ESPN.
Fired because he wouldn't play Steve Stamkos.
Yep.
How about Tampa going to all 3 championships this
Shut
year?
up. I've already seen on Twitter it's the Brady effect. It's like fuck you.
It's the last one.
The Celtics haven't been good in fucking since Allen.
They won a championship in 08.
We're there, yeah. 12 years ago, 13 years ago now. I'm like, the Red Sox have been good, but geez, get off his fucking cock.
Yeah.
It's the Brady effect. Go fuck yourself. Go play in traffic to blindfold on.
Well, let's say the Bucks have got to win the Super Bowl because then.
No, they don't, John.
The Dodgers won the World Series and the Lakers won the NBA, and then Tampa, the Lightning won the Cup. So now the Bucks have got to win this to keep it even.
No, they really don't. They don't. Because I'm already sick of hearing, well, they're hosting it. They're a home game.
That should have been Minnesota to be the first one, all right? We didn't show up against Philly.
All Bills don't have to worry about it until they build a dome. So
Stu is playing, so I have to root for Tampa.
go fuck yourself.
The only thing I'm looking
Tampa
forward.
actually has 3.
There's nothing about this game that I'm excited about.
I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it.
The
maybe
commercials are gonna be so COVID related
Oh yeah.
that they won't even be funny. Like the Clydesdale Budweiser commercial will
He's gonna
probably have
have
a
a mask.
Clydesdale with a mask on, and
Yeah.
it usually has a dog, and the dog will have a mask on, and like they're just gonna be
Or
stupid.
or
The
like
best part
a
of this
dome with
game-
6 feet.
Yeah, the best part of this game was that stupid Sesame Street
I don't even know
commercial.
if I
where
saw it.
the Cookie Monster and this other dude, I'm assuming he was on Sesame Street, reading a book. The Cookie Monster is reading a book about a cookie. And he's like, oh, when's food going to be here? And it's like, I don't know, pretty soon, I guess. I guess I'll just have a snack. He eats the book, but like he doesn't eat the book because he's only popping. He goes, this is a good read. And then they just sit there in silence again. Like, it's just so stupid, but like it made me laugh way too long. I love stupid shit like
It's the
that.
highlight of the game.
That was my highlight of the game. That was the last time I laughed.
You never sent that RJ Umberger video, by the way.
Oh, my bad. All right, I'll find it.
The only thing maybe I'd be looking forward to is I'm assuming they'll have the 2002 Bucks or something, so I might see Mike Allstott there, but
Yeah, he'll probably be there, I'm sure.
Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber, and John
Yeah.
Lynch, all those guys.
Bring back
Derek Brooks, Simeon Rice,
Brad Johnson.
worst quarterback, one of the worst quarterbacks to ever win a Super Bowl.
Brady today, one of his touchdowns, he became the all-time touchdown passer for Tampa Bay in the postseason
That's
in
awful.
3 games.
I don't have words. Like, that's just so stupid.
I mean, they never had a good quarterback. Other than, Vinny Testaverde back in the
the
80s.
Vinny
Musical man.
Testaverde, if that's your... Oh, don't even. That's so stupid.
Chris Sims.
Yeah, like, that's who I was thinking. It was Chris Sims.
They had Steve Young.
Yep.
Did they?
He was
That was where he was drafted.
Wait, Sean, I just sent it to you.
all right.
Yeah, I don't care to see Brady. I don't care to see Patrick Mahomes. Halftime, I definitely don't care. The
Yeah,
weekend.
Which
Yeah.
the only thing I'm curious about is he's got this whole crazy scheme going or whatever. He had all this plastic surgery or something, and he looks like Michael Jackson now. Looks freaky. So I don't know
Really?
what the fuck is going on with it. So I don't know if it's a hoax or what the fuck's going on.
I mean, he just did a commercial and he looked normal.
That's
Yeah,
old.
he looked
That's
pretty
old
normal
commercial.
in was it a Pepsi commercial, I think it was.
That's
Yeah,
an
was
old
it-
commercial?
The guard dude is like dancing, singing to a song.
Oh yeah, that's real old. That was like at the beginning of the season when they announced this. Now, like within the last 4 or 5 months, he had like, I don't know, he's had bandages on his face and bloody eyes and bandages on his nose, and then he came out with this new music video, and he's like, cheeks are all chiseled, and he's got this big chin and his lips and everything, and he looks like ugly Michael Jackson.
Sean describing a chin is just irony at its best.
There you go. There's your laugh.
Every chin's just huge. Look at that chin.
It's massive. God damn, he's
Where'd
got a
you get
butthole
that
on his
from?
face.
That's a great.
Yeah, I
movie.
mean, like I said, the commercials will probably be shit, and the game itself I won't care about. I thought like, oh, I'll call in the next day. You know, it usually runs later. Nah,
Honestly,
I'll barely watch it anyways.
the only thing I'll care about is if my squares hit.
I haven't even gambled a single dollar on sports this year. I almost went to the casino. Actually, Rachel almost made me go to the casino and put some bets down on it on this game. Thank God I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys got the sports books now. I kind of needed to ask you about that.
Yeah, supposedly. So we got one in Buffalo and Niagara Falls. Supposedly, one in Buffalo is bigger than the one in Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah, nice.
The one in Buffalo is not big at all.
Oh, you haven't been in Niagara Falls?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you don't go. It's not. It is. It's nothing. I mean, it was. There's the counter, and the counter had one dude at it. That's who you talk to. Behind it was this big pillar that had a couple TVs on it. That was it. There's no seating for it, at least when I was there. It
Buffalo
was,
really didn't either, though. That's a thing. Like, obviously, it sounds like Buffalo has more, but
oh yeah, Buffalo's got a lot of seating compared to them.
yeah, they barely had
So what
any.
ones are they showing in the commercial then? Because the one in the commercial looks like it's a nice sweet lounge and everything, and it's all this area to sit.
I thought Buffalo was upgrading. Wasn't that what
I
Sam
don't
had
know. I
said?
haven't gone. I got nobody to go with. I don't do that shit by myself. I'm a lonely man.
Take Kyle.
Yeah, let's take the Jew to gamble. No, I mean I compare everything to Vegas just because we went to so many in Vegas, and it's like they are shit compared to the ones in Vegas. And I get it, Vegas is the top of the chain. Like it's hard to be like, oh, Western New York has Vegas like sports books, but like
The Lago was super nice.
yes, I like the Lagos because I thought their sitting area was nice. It was comfortable. Where Buffalo's, you're just on stools.
Yeah, stools and it's all cramped in.
Yeah, and the tables are just like plain Jane tables. It wasn't like individual tables. And I like when we were in Vegas, I actually really like the school style
Oh, the desks.
tables. Yeah, desks. Where it was very comfortable seats, and then it had like the school table that reached out around it and you could write on and do your bets there. But like I said, I'm comparing Western New York to the gambling capital of the world.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in some big trouble when they start, allowing this online betting with these sports books apps like that Barstool has or FanDuel. I'm going to be doing that like crazy.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do that in Vegas and New Jersey.
Yeah,
New York is supposed to be getting. They were supposed to get it in around November. They're originally saying but they gotta like pass a freaking bill or
legislation.
something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania just got it. Michigan just got it. West Virginia just got it. There's a bunch of states, but no Texas, no Kansas, no New York.
Yeah, we don't have sports betting at all.
Boo. I miss Vegas.
Yeah.
I think about Vegas a lot.
Every day.
I wonder if it thinks of me a lot. That old lady dancing in Fremont and the boobies coming out.
You want the world to know this, Jake? Or am I editing this out?
No, you go ahead. It's not anything to be happy about.
Yeah,
She
we
was
weren't.
not attractive at all.
Yeah, it happened in front of us. We weren't searching for it.
No, we were, and we did not cheer. It was like, oh, that happened. Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. I mean, she was probably late 40s, just wearing like overalls, just that pretty much, and dancing with some old, probably homeless guy too, just dancing. Boop. Oh no! And then
She
like,
was blitzed out of her mind.
yeah, she didn't know where the hell she was.
Yeah.
I mean, neither did other members of our party, but that was for other reasons. There's a hell of a lot of stories in Vegas.
We'll leave them at that. Well, Diggs was the only one to stay on the field to watch the ceremony.
Good for him.
I don't think I would. I would leave. I mean, what are you gonna watch it for? It's not like a gold medal ceremony. They're not gonna get anything.
There is a trophy, but still, like, do you need any more fuel? Like, if you don't have enough fuel to want to come back, then you need that. I don't think you're in the right profession.
Okay.
You just got your ass kicked on national television with the entire league watching you. That would encourage me enough to be like, all right, we need to fucking buck up.
Yep. You had the prime time spot for the championship Sunday, and you got your ass handed to you.
Yep.
Didn't show up.
Didn't show up.
Yep.
Bastards.
Well, what do you say, fellas? Anything else you guys want to add or talk about?
I don't think I got anything. Fortunately.
Don't have anything. Kyle's astute wisdom was missing here.
His quotes.
Yes. Talking
So
about
when we do Kyle quote recap for the next episode, we'll have nothing because he wasn't here.
He wasn't here. Not here to talk about his pooping habits. He will talk about his pooping habits, but he won't tell us what porn he watches.
Nope. We'll get it out of him.
Comment below what kind of porn you think he watches.
Get our listeners
So
active with this. Get involved.
Oh, all right. I say we call it, guys.
Yeah.
Hell of a season. Till next year, Bills. Adios, fans.
Toodles.